see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sex.
The long-awaited moment finally happened at the Circuito de Jerez. Amidst the heated competition for the 2026 MotoGP season, Yamaha, along with the Pramac racing team, showed signs of a revival that had previously only been speculated about in the paddock. Two names immediately caught the attention: Jack Miller and Toprak Razgatlioglu. Both appeared with different approaches, but with one common goal: to conquer Yamaha's V4 engine, which has long been known for its fickleness, unmanageability, and aggressive nature. From the start of the session, the atmosphere in the Yamaha garage was noticeably different. The usual confusion was gone. Telemetry data continuously streamed in, showing significant progress, particularly in corner acceleration and stability under hard braking, two of the bike's weak points in previous testing. Jack Miller, with his aggressive and daring riding style, appeared to be the one capable of negotiating with the fickle nature of the V4 engine. He was seen several times maximizing the throttle early on corner exits, something that had previously been nearly impossible without losing grip. The result? Consistent lap times and an ever-increasing push toward the front. But the real highlight came from Toprak Razgatlioglu. The Turkish rider once again proved his reputation as a tamer of difficult bikes. With his signature style, extreme braking and precise sliding control, Toprak managed to unlock the hidden potential of the Yamaha V4. In some technical sections of Jerez, he even appeared more stable than his rivals. What made the paddock even more excited was how the two began to find a balance between the V4's immense power and Yamaha's signature handling. This wasn't just a small improvement, it was a major leap. Yamaha engineers were seen discussing intensely on the pit wall, reviewing every detail of the incoming data. The latest aerodynamics tested today also appeared to make a significant contribution, particularly in maintaining stability at high speeds without sacrificing agility in tight corners. While many had previously underestimated Yamaha's V4 project, today in Jerez seemed to be a turning point. The combination of Miller's experience and Toprak's natural racing instincts was beginning to form a truly competitive package. Here's the full news. Finally, the moment fans and paddock observers had been waiting for had finally arrived at the Circuito de Jerez. Amidst the intense pressure of the increasingly competitive 2026 MotoGP season, Yamaha and Pramac Racing finally showed tangible signs that their ambitious V4 engine project was starting to find its feet. From the morning, the atmosphere at the Jerez track felt different. Clear skies, ideal track temperatures, and stable asphalt conditions provided the perfect setting for this crucial test. But it wasn't just the weather that was in the spotlight. All eyes were on the Yamaha garage, which appeared much busier, more focused, and most importantly, more confident. Two key figures immediately took center stage: Jack Miller and Toprak Razgatlioglu. Their combination wasn't just attractive on paper, but today truly proved that they are a pair capable of making a big difference for Yamaha. Jack Miller was the one who set the tone. With his trademark aggressive riding style, he pushed hard from the first lap. There was no long adaptation period. Miller seemed to understand the bike's limits from the start. He dared to open the throttle earlier in fast corners, exploiting the immense power of the V4 engine, which had previously been the Yamaha's main weakness due to its difficulty in controlling. Several times the bike seemed to resist under him, but Miller was able to turn that situation into an advantage. Sliding, previously considered a problem, was now a weapon. His time steadily improved, lap after lap, and most importantly, consistency began to develop. But just as the spotlight began to turn on Miller, Toprak Razgatlioglu was quietly building his own big moment. Toprak didn't rush. He took his time exiting the track, taking a much calmer approach, almost as if he was slowly reading the bike's character. But once he established a rhythm, something different was immediately apparent. In the braking department, Toprak performed exceptionally. His trademark extreme late braking was truly key. He was able to bring the bike into corners at higher speeds without losing control. The front end of the bike, which had often been unstable, now seemed more lively in Toprak's hands. What was most astonishing was how he combined aggressive braking with a smooth transition into acceleration. This was where the Yamaha V4 had always struggled. But today, Toprak seemed to have discovered a previously hidden gap. Telemetry data began to reveal something never seen before. Corner exit speeds increased significantly, lean angles were more stable, and throttle use became much more efficient. The Yamaha engineers on the pit wall were in increasingly intense discussions, some even beginning to show expressions of satisfaction, something rarely seen in recent months. The role of the new aerodynamics couldn't be overlooked either. The aerodynamic package Yamaha brought today seemed to provide additional balance, especially at high speeds. Wheelies, previously difficult to control, were now much more manageable, while stability on the straights improved dramatically. The collaboration between the riders and the technical team was truly evident. Every time Miller or Toprak pitted, discussions were quick and focused. There was no more aimless trial and error. Everything seemed to be based on clear data and a deeper understanding of the bike's character. What made the situation even more interesting was how the two riders provided complementary feedback. Miller, with his aggressive approach, helped unlock the limits of performance, while Toprak, with his precision and control, helped refine the bike's balance. The result? The Yamaha V4, previously considered a high-risk project, is now starting to look like a potential weapon. Some rival teams in the garages next door are even taking a closer look. Movement in the paddock is changing. Whispers are being heard. Speculation is growing. Has Yamaha finally found a solution? Today may not determine grid positions or race results. But one thing is clear. This is no longer just an experiment. This is a signal. A signal that Yamaha is starting to wake up. A signal that the combination of Jack Miller and Toprak Razgatlioglu could pose a real threat. And most importantly, a signal that a new era for Yamaha in MotoGP might just begin. Today at Jerez.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, beating